Well, a piece of land worth several crores in a posh area of Bengaluru belongs to a private person, but the people use it for parking and the civic agency is alleged to have supported them.
The area you see here is Michael Palya, close to 80 feet road in Indiranagar. And this piece of land, measuring 16 feet in width and 186 feet in length in survey number 7/1A, belongs to a person called Rocky Joseph. But sadly, Rocky has been fighting for the last 20 years to get possession of this land, despite having won all legal battles pertaining to the same. Rocky's father, P.V. Joseph, had owned an entire stretch of 2.5 acres of land some 40 years ago, but he sold the land, keeping a portion of land measuring 30 into 186 for himself. Later, he gave 14 feet in width of this site to BBMP for road construction. But over the years, some influential people are using this vacant site for parking their vehicles. Rocky's complaints to the BBMP in this regard have gone futile. In fact, BBMP is alleged to have claimed that the land was earmarked for road construction.
We own the property 16 by 186 here. Next to this, our 114 feet by road is there, coming from 80 feet road to the dead end of the road. Okay, now we have sold this property about 40 years back to Jot Tangaya. We had 2.5 acres land. We sold it to him. After that, we want to put a fence. The people Jot Tangaya filed a complaint against the road. We won the case. He went to High Court. There also we won it, and even to Supreme Court has been rejected. Then subsequently, some people of this place also filed a case against them, 21 people, and they also lost the case. Then they instigated people for BBMP commissioner. They also put a case against us. That also we won. So we got 4 or 5 cases. It was about 30-40 years back. Even the Panchayat also fought with us. That also we got.
The adamant attitude of the BBMP made Rocky to knock on the doors of the court way back in 1997. And after 12 long years, the court gave the verdict in his favour. But the BBMP is alleged to have defied the court's orders and are not willing to instruct residents not to use Rocky's place to park vehicles. When our correspondent spoke to the commissioner of the BBMP, he said that he would review the case. The issue has come to my notice. I will take action after reviewing the papers. The land is worth several crores and the residents are misusing it for the last 20 years. The court too has delivered the verdict in favour of its owner. Will the commissioner act now at least? Pemmaya Malayanda, News 9.
And well, the fight between two government agencies who were repairing a road has resulted in 2 people losing their lives. Unfortunately, no agency is ready to take responsibility for the debacle.
First, look at the visuals we showed you on the 8th of this month. This was after the main water pipe in Kommaghatta near Kengeri satellite town had burst. The roads were literally flooded, disrupting vehicular movement for close to 6 hours. The flow of water could not be stopped, despite BWSSB officials making all possible efforts to fix the issue. And now look at these visuals. The incessant flow of water has resulted in the caving in of the road. But the 2 civic agencies responsible for this, BBMP and BWSSB, are busy blaming each other. Both the agencies are not ready to fix the road, citing that the other was responsible for it. The negligence on part of these 2 agencies proved fatal for a truck driver and a 2-wheeler rider. The truck driver, in an attempt to avoid a bad stretch, lost control and collided with a 2-wheeler and then hit a tree by the side of the road. The truck then overturned, killing the driver instantly. The 2-wheeler rider who had come under the wheels too was crushed to death on the spot.
ಆ ಕಡೆ ಹೆವಿ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ಕು, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತು ಲಾರಿ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು TVSಗೆ ಡಿಕ್ಕಿ ಹೊಡೀತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಂಗಡಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಂದು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಮರಕ್ಕೆ ಗುದ್ದಿ ಡಬಲ್ ಪಲ್ಟಿ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದು ಮುಡ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಲಾರಿ ಡ್ರೈವರನ್ನು ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ರು. ಈ ಥರ ಆಯ್ತು. TVS ಅವರು ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಹಂಸ್ತಾವು ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ರು. ಅದು ಲಾರಿಗೆ ಚಕ್ರಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಕೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರು.
Well, the grave accident has not made any impact on Water Board and the Palike. They are involved in mudslinging and blaming each other for the unfortunate incident. The Water Board claims that only replacing the pipes is its prerogative and it has nothing to do with dilapidated state of the road. On the other hand, the commissioner of BBMP was found wanting on the issue. Despite 2 people being killed, the official had no clue about the situation. The worst was that he tried to avoid our correspondent when he asked him about the update on the issue.
I have no idea about that road. And Maiti, I'll have to ask my local officers what is the problem anta. I don't want to blame anybody because it is the responsibility of any government agency to set right the road or whatever it is. We'll do our best.
Well, today being the 6th day after the pipe burst, repair works are yet to get underway. The Water Board and Palike need to keep aside their differences and see that the issue is fixed before another innocent life is lost. Maltesh for News9, Bengaluru.
Well, most of the projects undertaken by the BDA have never seen completion on time. Here's another project that's moving at snail's pace.
Take a look at this long queue of vehicles. The queue is at least 1 kilometer long. This is the scene one would witness on an everyday basis on the ring road between Gorgunte-Palya and BL Circle. The reason for this are the railway gates running across the ring road between Gorgunte-Palya Junction and BL Circle. As soon as the railway gates are closed, the traffic piles up and within minutes, the jam stretches to at least 1 kilometer or two. Taking note of the traffic jam, the construction of a flyover was taken up 2 years ago. The construction has been seeing numerous hindrances right from inception. Even after 2 years of construction, the flyover is only half done. Digging work for pillar laying on the other side of the railway track has not even been taken up. Traffic police have been putting up with the intolerable dust and smoke and manning these railway tracks. The authorities responsible for the construction of the flyover have a ready-made answer whenever asked about the completion of work. The construction of the flyover has been jointly taken up by the railways and BDA. We faced many hindrances in the past, but we will ensure that the work is completed in the next 6 months. The traffic would have moved smoothly had the road here been of good condition, but that is not the case. The road here is in a pathetic state and it is not just difficult but almost impossible to maneuver on the road here. With no solution in sight, the commuters using this road continue to suffer. Maltesh for News9, Bengaluru.
Well, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah came to power promising people about transparency in governance, but his cabinet colleagues are reluctant to provide information under the RTI Act. Take a look as to what an RTI activist came up against.
RTI activist Bhima Pagadit sought information on the 28 ministers on 8th November last year. He had sought information on the number of visits they have paid to their respective constituencies after being elected and the number of development review meetings they had attended during this time. Surprisingly, only 12 of the 28 ministers have responded and the other 16 have ignored their application. The RTI Commission served a notice to 8 of the 16 ministers and asked personal secretaries of these ministers to be present before the Commission at 11 in the morning on 27th of this month.
8 ಜನರಿಗೆ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಆಯೋಗದಿಂದ ಸಚಿವರ ಆಪ್ತ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಯವರಿಗೆ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಜಾರಿ ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಈ ಬರುವ 27/8/2014ರಂದು ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಆಯೋಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರ ವಿಚಾರಣೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಹೇಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮೊನ್ನೆ 30ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಕಂದಾಯ ಸಚಿವರ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಯವರಿಗೆ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಜಾರಿಯಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಆವಾಗ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಆಯೋಗ ಅದನ್ನು ಗಂಭೀರವಾಗಿ ಪರಿಗಣಿಸಿ ಸಚಿವಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಹಕ್ಕಿನ ಫಲಕಗಳನ್ನು ಅಳವಡಿಸಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಒಂದು ಕಟ್ಟುನಿಟ್ಟಿನ ಸೂಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದೆ.
These are the ministers to whom the RTI Commission has served notices. TB Jayachandra, Law and Parliamentary Minister. Satish Jarkiholli, Excise Minister. MB Patil, Major and Medium Irrigation Minister. HS Mahadeva Prasad, Cooperation Minister. RV Deshpande, Higher Education and Tourism Minister. Dinesh Gundu Rao, Food and Civil Supplies Minister. Dr. Sharan Prakash Patil, Medical Education Minister. PT Parameshwar, Labour Minister. These ministers have staff at their disposal and the government spends lakhs of rupees on their salaries and other perks. Hence, the RTI activists are baffled over negligence to respond to their applications.
ಇವರ ಆಡಳಿತದೊಳಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತೈತಿ ಒಂದು. ಮತ್ತು ಇವರ ಪಾರದರ್ಶಕತೆಯಿಂದ ಮರೆಮಾಚ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು. ಯಾಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಆಡಳಿತದೊಳಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ನಿಷ್ಪಕ್ಷಪಾತವಾದ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ಅವರು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಮಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತೈತಿ. ಇದರಿಂದ ಈ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾದ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಾದರೂ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸೂಚನೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು.
The RTI activist is alleged to have sent the copies of information sought and notice served by RTI Commission to Digvijay Singh and Rahul Gandhi. The ministers could face a tough time with the Commission as well as their High Command in the coming days. Shrikant Kubakaddi for News9, Bengaluru.
Well, celebrating Independence Day is a matter of pride to all of us Indians. Here's a goldsmith from Coimbatore who has shown his love to the motherland in a unique display of talent.
There is a rush of patriotism in all of us, and most of us go to any extent to display the same. A goldsmith from Coimbatore has put this rush of patriotism in an artistic way. The miniature Indian flag. The miniature model of the great freedom fighters. All of them placed on a matchstick and a pencil. Yes, this is the work of Raja, a Coimbatore-based goldsmith. This is his way of showing love towards the nation ahead of Independence Day.
இந்த ஆகஸ்ட் 15க்கு நான் ஒரு வித்தியாசமான சாதனை படைச்சிருக்கிறேன். மன நிறைவாக மகிழ்ச்சியாக இருக்கிறேன். அப்படி என்ன சாதனை அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 180 மில்லிகிராம் தங்கம், அதாவது 1 கிராம் 1000 மில்லிகிராம், அதில் ஒரு பகுதி 100 மில்லி, அதில் 180 மில்லிகிராம் தங்கத்தில் சிறிய சிறிய சிற்பங்கள்னால் காந்தி, நேரு, பாரதியார், திருப்பூர் குமரன், இந்திய வரைபடம், அது போக பார்த்தீங்கன்னா வெறும் 8 மில்லிகிராமில் இந்திய தேசிய கொடியை சிற்பமாக படைச்சிருக்கிறேன். இது மிக நுண்ணிய சிற்பம். இதனுடைய அளவுகளை காட்டுறதுக்காக நான் தீக்குச்சியை பயன்படுத்தியிருக்கிறேன். தீக்குச்சிக்கு மேலே இந்த உருவங்களை எல்லாம் நான் வச்சு இதோட அளவை காட்டியிருக்கேன்.
Raja, a trained goldsmith, practiced gold carving from micro-milligram of gold. He has now carved an 8 milligram national flag out of gold. Remembering the sacrifices of the freedom fighters, he's also carved the miniature models of Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru and many others. He has carved all of these miniature models using 180 milligrams of gold. This patriotic goldsmith wishes to evoke patriotism in the younger generation through his artistic work. Ramesh Kantirava for News9, Chennai.